question on resources and what resources you've used. I think we'll come to Jaden first on this one. We've already touched upon one I think is really important. Maybe there's some other, you've mentioned some apps, also the exam boards, I think hugely important resources. Is there anything else that you just don't feel like you could have done without in your GCSEs in terms of a resource, Jaden?
Yeah, so definitely one of the major things is past papers and past questions. Like every student that does well has definitely done a lot of practice, and there are many websites you can use, but from my memory, the ones that I can remember are, I think, Physics and Maths Tutor is one of them. Exam Solutions is a good one for maths, but there are also YouTube videos online which are completely free, which you can just learn topics and just revise or just put in the background if you want. But I think past papers and the specification, using the past papers that the specification provides and things like that is really useful and is really key to success in especially GCSEs.
I think that's fantastic. We've already heard, I think it was from Jeremy, the importance of, not just practice questions and past papers, but actually focusing on where you need to improve. That's what a big part of past papers is, isn't it? It's actually finding out, you can get some right and pat yourself on the back, but really the value comes from understanding where you're not getting things right and where you can focus on your revision and to kind of double down on your revision. So yeah, I think past papers are hugely important. And mock exams play a similar role, don't they? Mock exams in terms of give you the opportunity to prepare yourself for the real exam, but also get feedback from having undertaken the exam on that subject. So you should really look into kind of where you've done well, where you've done badly. Another great resource that I think people feel like the mock exams are. Some people feel like the mock exams are a bit of a speed bump in their road, but they're actually a really important tool to apply yourself for, get ready for them. But then after the event, don't just think I've done that, I'll move on. Look at what you did well and what you did badly. And I think Matthew mentioned right at the beginning, evaluate where you need to do more work. So that's thank you, Jaden, for that. Let's pop over to a teacher, Matthew, if that's okay. Is there resources that you recommend to students, or that you've heard people say to you, these are great?
There's a lot of good resources out there, online resources, and also textbooks and things like that are really good. YouTube you mentioned, but one of the things that I think is really helpful, follows from what Jaden was saying, is sort of model responses that have been written. So I'm an English teacher, so looking at past responses that students have written of different levels can be really helpful. Not to say this is the only way to do it, but to exemplify a particular standard. And I think students benefit a lot from that, because it helps them to realise how you can structure an answer, how you can start or conclude an answer, how to integrate quotations, how to write an essay. There's lots of things, and also looking at responses that aren't really good. It doesn't just have to be the ones that get the top marks, but that I think is a really good resource to have alongside past papers, if you can access them, and really valuable.